You just want him to go away. Oh my God, why don't Drake just go away? Let us miss him. Get out of here. What do he look like, Kendrick?
A few moments later.
Have one in the top 20. One song in the top 20, okay?
Thanks, you net. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Listen, it's your boy Goods, XY. You know the vibes, man. We back in the building, man. Listen, man, we back to back with it, dog. We talking about OVO, Top Glaze General, Lieutenant. No, not Lieutenant. OVO, Top Glaze General, DJ Glizak. Man, DJ Glizak is back at it again. Listen, man, for all the people that keep saying, yo, you dropping all these videos about this. Listen, bro. Shut your the man just does not stop. They do not stop. They work around the clock. They do what they do. Literally a day after Lieutenant Bundle Package, we got the top general himself, Glizak. And I know a lot of people are saying that Maul should be like the top glaze. Maul is the top glaze worker, but you know, I think Akademiks is a little bit more level-headed, so he has to be the leader to keep it in line. You feel me? That's how we gonna do it. But Akademiks is now on here talking about album sales. And guess what? Y'all know exactly where this is going. Now all of a sudden they don't matter. Remember, it from the beginning has always been about sales over quality, right? It's always been about sales for Drake. Now that Drake put out this 100 gigs and you know, the 3 records he have are on DSPs, they're out there, you know, they're on iTunes, they're on all that. Now that they're out there and it's put together as a collective, a package, right, of 3 records. If you go on iTunes, you see it's 3 records, a package. But now all of a sudden, the sales don't matter. What we see Akademiks doing here is just coping. You know, Akademiks is coping very hard and trying to find reasons to tell y'all that it don't matter. So let's see what Officer Glizak got to say.
Everybody.
Yo, Ak looks stressed right now, yo. Come on, Ak. What I do appreciate about Ak is he could have not done this topic, right? He could have completely ignored it. But the fact that he does it, I respect that about Ak. You know, even though, you know, it's against his favorite rapper, he still does the topic. So I appreciate that. I could say that one thing about Ak. I appreciate that.
I am watching the numbers of the 100 gig thing.
Yeah,
now,
we know
granted,
you are.
we all do know that he dropped a website called 100 Gigs. The 3 songs that's on this EP, even though it's a 3-song EP, it's not even, it shouldn't even be, it's like a pack. You know, it's kind of like when you do, technically it's considered EP, but EP I usually for like 6-7 records or at least 5 records, but whatever. People are wondering what the sales are on this are going to be. Now, me personally, I don't care technically on how these are going to do first week.
You cannot make this up, man. You cannot make this up. Like now you don't care about what they do the first week. But before it was an issue when it was DJ Mustard. And DJ Mustard had his first week sales. Akademiks was all over that. Like you was tweeting about his first week sales. You were on here ranting and raving about how Kendrick ain't do nothing for the artists and this is why they're gonna all sell this way, this and that.
I'm gonna keep telling everybody who went on stage, none of y'all will get a hot song or will sell 1 record more. Actually, I believe everybody who went on stage with Kendrick will only sell less.
But now we don't care about sales? So what now? We just chilling like when it's Drake, now we don't care about the sales? Come on, Ak.
Now, granted, a 3-track EP could make the Billboard 200. And by the way, I think it is going to make the Billboard 200. Probably low. If you ask me, I think it's probably going to do 10K. But most importantly for me, if I'm going to try to put a gauge on is Drake losing even a step on a dominance level, it's going to be kind of where these songs end up. Where did they end up on Billboard? Now, yes, and I understand there's some Drake fans. Listen, I know y'all, every fan group is programmed with the defense mechanism, right?
Yo, Ak, you're saying that? Cause you got the defense mechanism down pat.
That is true too. I don't expect these to be a top 10 song. I expect Drake to have a top 20 song, which I believe should be It's Up. And then I believe these other songs should be at least in the top 60.
So this is what we're talking about here. Now, cause now we gonna talk music, right? Cause that's what y'all want to keep talking about, right? So we talking music. Ak is setting the bar for where Drake should be. He's setting the bar from where Drake should be. And I saw one of the comments pointed out that Scary Hours 2 was also an EP. So we making an excuse now for 100 gigs, but we not doing it for Scary Hours 2. But that's another conversation. But Ak is trying to set the bar for where he feels like this should be top 20, whatever, and the other one top 60. Now, what do we see about the ones that he pointed out should be in the top 60? They're the record, the one with Lotto, and then it's the Blue, Green, Red. It's Up is the record where he ran to Atlanta. And it's not to go back to any Kendrick lyrics or whatever. This is literally to tell y'all that what he's doing is really showing that everything they said about him is true. Like, how ironic is it that after you drop out from the beef, you do all these collab records, and then the one record that's projected to be the highest out of the 3 that you release is the one with 21 Savage and Young Thug. And like, to me, that's crazy.
I'm going to be honest, and I'll do some predictions, and I'll, hey, I try to, I'm trying to be fair here. If only It's Up, which by the way, there's some streaming data on it already. If this is the only one that make the charts, we might have some issues.
Thank you, and I appreciate him saying that. And this is what I'm trying to allude to. The fact that the only one that makes the charts is the one with 21 Savage and Thug. It's basically saying what everybody has been saying. That's the fact of the matter right there, and that's what I think people are missing, bro.
Now, granted, I should probably look at the Billboard charts now. I don't think there's any big album that probably has 20 songs on the fucking charts right now. Damn, Shabuzi is holding it down, man. Pull a bottle of whiskey. Yeah, this song has lasted 17 weeks. Not Like Us, it's at number 3.
Nah. Don't glaze over that. Don't glaze over that. Not Like Us is at number 3. Tommy Richmond. Yo, this dude's still up there? $1 Million Baby. Damn, okay. Yeah. Not Like Us is at number 3. Shabuzi is at number 1. Damn, I didn't even know Post Malone had another song. He's at number 2. Okay, Post doing his thing out there.
14 weeks on the charts. That's good as well.
So just keep in mind that at this point we're watching this chart and Drake has not cracked the top 10 on these records. Now, there's some time for him to get on the top 10, yeah. But if you ask me, honestly, at this point it's lost momentum if you ask me. So I don't know. Is that troubling? Is that alarming time for Drake fans? I don't know. But what y'all seeing here is Act getting to a place where he's kind of ringing the alarm without telling y'all right now.
Charlie XCX. Here we go. Marshmallow. Like that's on the top 20. Okay.
Like that is still top 20.
Yeah, I'm expecting Drake to have one in the top 20, right? We heard it before. I don't think he still hasn't really done the official drop. I know they appeared on DSPs, but these are like, we have to realize the new SoundCloud drops from him. He's in a $400 million deal, bro. He's going to have to put it on DSPs. And I'm going to treat those slightly a bit different than Drake saying, yo, Friday, I got some shit coming. You get what I'm saying? I am going to treat it a little bit different. I'm not copying no pleas for him because I do think he's that popular. You should make the charts. That's a fact. You should make the chart, right? So for me, if we have one top 20 song and the other two, I think say around 60, 70, as long as they make the charts, okay. We're still in good. We're still decent. If only one make the charts, that's a problem. Big problem. Very big problem. Now it tells me Drake needs to focus up. Spot.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's looking real spooky over there. It's looking real. And, and in all fairness, could these have been throwaway records for Drake? Yeah. But it also could have just been records to test out, what's going on out there. Drake might have tested out these records to see what people really want to hear. So whenever he makes his official drop, which will probably be like part of his album, whatever the case may be, and that's when we'll really get a gauge on what's going on. But the fact that he hasn't cracked the top 20 on any of these records is a problem. And a lot of these people out here just don't want to grip that reality, dog. It's a problem. And it's a problem because if Drake is as big of an artist as you say he is, he should have cracked the top 20 on one of these records. Everybody wants to talk about how he jumps on this track with this artist and that artist and he makes them bigger. Well, he's done that. So where is he on this chart? And I don't want to hear people come in here talking about like numbers and sales and everything, because this was the main argument when all this started. It was about Drake and his sales and his relevance. But I think the issue here that's going on is people have been ignoring and defending all the other things that's been talked about with him, that some people are hearing the records now and it's not hitting the same. And I'm telling you that from experience. Like, there's some Drake records I hear now and it just doesn't hit the same for me, because it's almost like I cannot get over all the other stuff in the background of the person that I'm listening to. Everybody knows that music is an emotional connection, right? Some of the artists that you love and listen to, you're emotionally connected because a lot of them have their stories in their music. And it makes you feel that emotional connection to that artist to make you want to listen to what they have to say. This is why you have like, you know, drill rappers and, you know, other kind of, you know, music where people don't have much substance to their music and their content, and it doesn't create like lifelong fans. You know, it creates that moment, like Ma would say.
Here we are. So if we look on Rap Caviar, he has the #1 slotted song. The DSPs are supporting. There is no promo behind this, so he has the #1 placement on Rap Caviar for what is that's still worth. I'm not sure.
So we got It's Up at 5 million, Blue Get Red at 3, Housekeeping at 2. So this shows you, you know, the problem that we're saying. Like the record with Young Thug and 21 Savage has the most played. This is very interesting, y'all.
5 million. Yeah, even the 5 million, I think Drake does better than that. I think Drake does better than that on an announced one.
Yo, Ak in shambles right now. Ak gotta get some sleep, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Ak, you in shambles right now. Like, Ak really trying to find a way to dig into this, bruh. Somebody said in the comments the Finsta was the promotion. I could see that.
These were supposed to be freebie songs. They're now up on streaming. I don't know if he's like, oh, I'm doing this for the numbers, or he just might be like, yo, I'm just throwing out some shit. And I don't know if he's doing this like, yo, I'm trying to see if it sticks. Pause, right? Like, he might be just trying to find that song. Like, I was thinking about coming off of that whole battle with the Pusha T thing. You know why the Pusha T thing didn't sting as much? Bro, he had God's Plan. So the nigga had God's Plan already. The nigga had, what else? He had Sicko Mode. Right? Mob Ties. Yeah, he had so many hits.
What's one of our favorite songs, Mavi, now?
Sick of these niggas.
Oh my God.
I didn't have Mob Ties.
I'm sick of these niggas.
That quickly, even if people said he lost to Pusha T, like, we didn't feel the ramifications or the after effect. I think we're waiting on the next Drake slap. Right? And It's Up is borderline that, but I don't know if it's like undeniable that. And I don't know if Drake is just dropping this because he's like, nah, this is gonna be it, or he's like, yo, let me just give y'all some shit to hold y'all over until I hit you with the real shit, right?
Okay, there you go. Ak just gave you the quote point right there. So now the quote point they're going at is that Drake just dropped this to say, let me just give y'all something. So this was, he go new track, psych. It's a EP. He go to new tracks, psych. It's old.
Gotcha.
That's the cope that we continuously talk about. Coping and trying to find excuses and then saying, I'm not trying to find the excuse. That's what's going on here.
I do believe, you know, if I'm Drake, I'm my best song that I have in my catalog. I don't care who's on it. I'll pay the nigga to get off. Like say you have a feature on it and you need to drop that now. You need to drop the shit. It don't have to be #1, but it has to be the shit that we're all playing for the next 2 to 3 months. And I don't know the release strategy. That's one thing me and Drake, we don't talk about. I don't think it's fair if he talks about that with me as well. The reason why I don't think it's fair is because somehow through and through, I'm probably going to hint to it, and I don't want to ruin or step on what he got going on. He's the artist. He has the vision. Let him rock out, and let me be the journalist and the media personality and the fan that could do the critique.
Yo, Ak just basically said that he be talking to Drake. This gonna cause trouble in the OVO Glaze unit. Glaze unit! This gonna be trouble, yo. Maul ain't gonna like that. Let Maul find out you talking to Drake more than he is, bro. This gonna be an issue, yo. The explanations and the fact that we're sitting here explaining his sales is crazy. Because at the end of the day, Ak had a different type of energy for DJ Mustard. Ak had a different type of energy for all these other guys on the other side. So it's only right that you gotta be held accountable. Have that same energy. I don't want to hear about no throwaway tracks. I don't want to hear about how he didn't mean to drop this and he's waiting to drop that. I don't want to hear none of that. The fact of the matter is you dropped. You dropped, and right now it's not looking like you. It's looking like somebody that been through a battle that they lost.
Even if you want to say Drake lost the battle between him and Kendrick.
That's the fact of the matter. But what do you expect from this? Like, these guys are spiraling in real time. Nobody wants to talk about anything else. But now that we're here talking about the sales, now it's wait for the album. Wait for this. He did that. Akademiks was going in on people saying that Drake needed to take a break.
Hey, oh my God, why don't Drake just go away? Let us miss him. Fuck out of here, nigga. What do you look like, Kendrick?
Glaze you, net. Well, now it seems like that would have been the best idea. Just take a break, work on that song, and release that song that you want to drop. The official one. All these test records that you're releasing to check out the energy and see how people are feeling. Does that something that somebody who didn't lose does? I don't see that.
I'm waiting for the slap, right? Yo, this finna be in every club. Did Drake get a little complacent and this beef with K-Dot made him hungry to make good music again? He's definitely hungry. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Drake is probably gonna give us more content continuing. This is just, I believe,
Yo, you can see Act just trying to find whatever he could find deep inside to try to defend this shit. Like, what are you looking for, Act? The man is in desperation. I'm not gonna say he's hungry. I cannot say he's hungry. He ain't hungry. He's desperate right now because at the end of the day, his back is against the wall. And he has to fight. It's like, yo, you got put in the ring. Now you gotta fight, dog. You fighting for your career at this point.
What is that? Oh, shit. What is that? Who you fight?
Because say what you want, if Drake flops, it's gonna be a problem. Like, you can say what you want, he's the biggest artist, what he's given us around the years, whatever. If he flops, it's gonna be a problem. This 100 gigs thing was a distraction in my eye. It was a, here, take this while I work on this. And at the same time, let me drop 3 little tracks in there and let me see what everybody gravitates to the most. Are they gonna gravitate to the 21 Savage when I ran back to Atlanta? Are they gonna gravitate me and my dancehall reggae accent? Are they gonna gravitate to me and my down south Houston / Miami, whatever record? What are they gonna gravitate to? Like, you gotta see things for what it is, man. And that's what's going on here. Act is literally just here searching for different angles and different ways to tell y'all that he's spiraling, bruh.
You ever hear this term that they use in basketball? The window of opportunity is closing, which is usually means your stars are getting older, or people's contracts are about to be up, and if y'all don't win now, you won't have the best team to win later. I think Drake probably has seen how his peers has moved. They are moving as if he's not as potent as he once was. They're moving as if Drake doesn't have the power that he once was. They're absolutely moving. I could sense him just being hungry, but I'm gonna be honest with you, like, and every time I talk to him, he seems hella confident. I'm like super duper confident.
How y'all think he gonna talk to y'all? Y'all think he gonna tell y'all something different? What are you talking about, man?
When I'm like comparing Scary Hours 2 by Drake to this, because he had announced it, but I think Drake got to get back on that radio.
Yo, I could literally just let this play, bro, and y'all could just see how many different angles have we gone on. We've gone on Drake not announcing it. We've gone on him just releasing it to, you know, throwaway records. We've gone to, you know, this is not really an EP. We've gone to he's gonna at least crack the top 20. Like, the amount of excuses at this point just shows everything. Like, the man is in shambles right now. I don't care how he makes it look when he talks to you. The man is trying his hardest to save his career, and rightfully so. He should try his hardest to save his career. The thing that's going to happen for him is his music is going to have to speak for him. And people are not going to respect the song with a whole bunch of features. People are not going to respect the song where he has a different accent. People want to hear Drake be Drake. And that's for the people that can still listen to Drake. Because sometimes, man, I'm telling you, man, people are emotionally connected to artists. And people who have an issue with the things that he's done and the things that he's been accused of, it's not going to hit the same for them. It just is what it is.
Gotta get back on that radio. If I was him, I would premiere these songs on the radio show instead of premiering them through the 100 gigs. Also, if the 100 gigs came out, I would hope there is, you know, like, if I'm Drake, I drop a documentary or something.
Not Act trying to create a whole promotion plan for Drake. Like, bro, yo, this man became a whole marketer now. Now you just gonna promote the whole thing for Drake, bro? That's how you know this man in shambles, bro. You got Akademiks over here trying to tell you how to drop your release. Crazy.
Because Scary Hours 2 was not, it didn't chart. All we saw, it got 1, 2, 3, right? Which all singles, it was the first time they were charted 1, 2, 3. But, yeah, it didn't get the first week sales. Scary Hours, I think it needs 4 songs. Look, Scary Hours 2 not chart. It was eligible for 125 million streams first week in the US. It would have debuted number 1. But it's not eligible to chart. Yeah, it wasn't eligible to chart. Yeah, I think it wasn't eligible to chart.
Not Act biting his finger like that, yo. Drake on the screen.
Hey, yo.
Yo, I seen Drake on the screen. It was like. Yo, you gotta chill, dog. You gotta chill, dog. I ain't never seen no man go this hard to defend this dude's like, just say he flopping, bro. Like literally, let's just say that. Let's just say that what he put out there is flopping. Whether you were trying to test people or whatever the case may be, it's flopping. It's flopping. Let's just say that. I feel like nobody wants to say what needs to be said. It's like an elephant in the room every time y'all talk about this dude. Like, I get y'all trying to cope for him and try to make excuses for the man, but just say it and let it be what it is, man. God damn.
And by the way, I do think Drake is that smart, right? Like, okay, I'm not doing mad promo on it. These songs are a week old. If I sell 10K, like, niggas is on my ass, right? Like, niggas would be on that nigga's ass, pause, if he only sold 10K.
Right, rightfully so, because Drake is that big of an artist, right? This is what y'all say. Y'all say he's that big of an artist. When the whole beef was starting, y'all was saying that he's the bigger artist. Nobody gonna care about Kendrick, you know, after the beef. So, yeah, rightfully so.
And I think it's a decent look for him if he could have all three chart, have one in the top 20. One song in the top 20, all three chart, okay?
Yo, even Act don't believe that shit. Look at that man's face. Oh! That silence was everything, yo. You know damn well it gonna happen. Act looks so concerned right now, bro. And it's so funny watching this man be in shambles. This man sitting there like, yo, if Drake don't sell, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. What are you gonna do, Act, if he don't? Oh my God.
So that's the whole topic about Drake and, you know, what he got going on. Speaking of which, though.
They just went straight to the next topic. Drake has a chance to come back and drop his records and, you know, capture his fans again. But like I said, no matter how you look at this, there's some damage that has been done to him. And him trying to undo that, I don't know how he's going to undo that. I don't know. Say what you want about him being a bigger artist. Say what you want about his music. I think people will continue to question him and question his antics, question the things that he's done, and it will forever cloud music. Now, obviously, I think time is the healer of everything, because say what you want, yeah, he had weird behavior, yeah, he's done some weird stuff, but Drake's not an idiot. Drake's gonna move differently, and part of it is out there being sloppy, trying to chase all these women, trying to smash other people's girls, like doing all this stuff. Like, the corniness has to stop, and I think him focusing on music is his best bet. Him just figuring out the angle that he wants to take is the best bet for him to go forward with, and it's gonna be what it is. People are gonna gravitate to whoever they feel like they want to gravitate to, and that's fine. Drake has his weirdo things that he's done, his weirdo vibes, but he's gonna have to come out with some good music. And I feel like now it's just gonna be a little different, because people aren't just gonna let anything slide. Everything's gonna be scrutinized. So he's at a place he's never been before. He was close to this place with the Pusha T thing, but that went a little bit different. I mean, I think now it's more about the culture, and it's more about his accusations. It's more about the ghostwriting. It's more about the reference track. Everything bundled up in one, in a bundle pack.
It's like a bundle package.
So Drake is just gonna have to do better, and he got a lot of pressure. And listen, when you on top, this is what it is, man. But listen, let me know how y'all feel about that video. How y'all feel about Drake and his comeback? Can he make a comeback? Do you think his records will hit? What do you feel about these 3 records that he released? Do you think they're throwaway tracks, or do you think he was actually testing to see what people would gravitate towards? Or do you think maybe he thought he would put these out and everybody would go crazy and gravitate towards him? Let me know, man. At the end of the day, he's a big artist, and I'm sure he ain't gonna say no to no reference tracks, bro. You know, I'm sure he's still gonna take reference tracks and do whatever he needs to do with them. And, you know, he's a big artist and he's on a big label, and they're not gonna let him go down like that. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. And listen, if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Violate that like button for your boy. I appreciate all of y'all. Shout out to the top commenters out there that be commenting on the videos. I see y'all. I respect it, man. It's your boy Goods, BigZoeTV. Let's go.
I send them back, they send them shots. They know Cuban got his lock. Okay, let's get it started. They know Cuban got the juice. I got all my jewelry on it, plus I'm hanging out the roof. I keep big 5 on me, that's why I ain't